Welcome to VBar 101, episode 1. My name is Fredrik Mellin. I'm gonna do a deep dive into the world of VBar, where we will go through everything from the setup to actually tweaking your helicopter so you get the best out of it. This first episode gonna cover the regular VBar. I'm gonna do another episode later regards to the mini VBar, but this first episode will cover, and I got the newer one with a Spectrum connector on it. It doesn't matter, this will be mostly the same for all versions out there. So first of all, I'm gonna show you how to connect the sensor. It's very important that you connect the sensor correctly, else it will actually blow up. It will let the magic smoke out, and you will have to buy another one. The sensor connector is on your left hand side, lower one. It's marked on the top side where the positive and negative signal goes. The thing is, it's marked black up here and the cable is brown for negative, so it's important that you connect it correctly, and that's with the brown cable toward the center of the VBar. As you can feel, this is very loose. It's actually too loose, and you need to secure this, because if you fly this on a nitro as this, it will actually vibrate loose, and then you lose your helicopter. So I usually use hot glue and put it underneath. You can use tape, or you can actually put something else on the, if you don't use the upper port, you can put something in there and tape it all together, or do something, but you need to secure it. Another important thing is that if you play with this with the PC, when you connect the PC to the central unit, if everything is stored actually in the sensor, here is where the brain is. So if you connect it to the USB port and don't have the sensor connected, it looks like it's connected, but it won't save anything. So make sure it's connected, and make sure it's connected correctly. Next up, we're going to show you how to connect a receiver. You can either, on this one, if you have Spectrum, you can always use a satellite, but I'm going to show you how to connect the receiver. One important thing is that signal is actually in the bottom pin row here, so you need to have brown towards the top. So I'm going to just quickly here connect. And please note that the label on top of the VBar doesn't exactly align against the pin, so you have to look and count to see which pin goes where, or which connector goes where. So now it's connected. We have on the VBar, we have input on this side, and then channel 1, 2, 3, 4, it's the same. It's elevator, aileron, collective, rudder on the upside. So now we have a receiver connected. If I were to run satellite instead, just plug it in, and I can remove this one, and we have exactly what's needed. The thing is, the VBar team can actually program this port at will. So what they've done is, when you connect a satellite to the VBar, they make the import that says collective all of a sudden becomes output of throttle, and the rudder on the VBar becomes output of auxiliary 2. So the speed controller goes into the collective plug. So remember, when you run on a helicopter, you run a receiver and a satellite. Plug in, there is no receiver in the VBar, so right now we have only one receiver. So for a 450 it could be okay to run one satellite, but really, if you have carbon fiber frames, I would recommend running 2 satellites. It's more safety. It's quite easy to shield one satellite from reception. So now we have everything hooked up all ready to go, and that's all for this episode.